They're the first people you call on what may very well be the worst day of your entire life. The first responders, as we call them.
We're talking about 911 dispatchers. This week is National Dispatch Appreciation Week, a time to raise awareness about their jobs and all the work and training they do.
So our Shira Matsuzawa sat in with the Nampa Police Dispatchers for an inside look at what they deal with day in and day out. Shira?
And Morgan and Doug, just for perspective, Nampa Police tell me dispatchers answered more than 33,000 911 calls just last year and 92,000 non-emergency calls. So today we got to listen in on some of those calls.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
For 7 days a week.
And is she breathing normally?
Yeah.
24 hours a day.
Okay, we are sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next, okay?
911 dispatchers are there, answering our calls and helping solve our emergencies. Jazmine Eguia is an emergency communications officer and has been a dispatcher for 11 years.
Our days they're really not typical. They can go anything from, animal control calls to children locked in vehicles to suicidal subjects to actual what we call a person down when you don't know any sort of breathing status, consciousness, to cardiac arrests.
And those calls are constant.
We can take those high stress calls, the CPR calls, take a breather, and move on with the next call. So it's that constant level of vicarious trauma. It's just the constant up and down that we're going through here that people don't realize.
Which makes recognition like this week's National Dispatchers Appreciation Week all the more special.
It's nice to know that not just our agency, but the community is coming together and showing us how much they appreciate what we do day in and day out.
We listened in on some of the calls as they came in.
And tell me exactly what happened.
She suffers from seizures, and she's been having them pretty bad, and she wanted me to call 911.
And while we were at the dispatch center, Nampa Mayor Debbie Kling stopped by to show her appreciation for the dispatchers.
They do so much in our community, and sometimes their days are really hard. The perseverance, the stick-to-itiveness, the teamwork, and the integrity and the excellence, I'm just so proud of them. And I didn't want to miss a week to say congratulations and thank you.
And when this day ends, dispatchers like Jazmine do it all over again the next day.
We're fortunate enough to be able to unplug here and take a timeout if we need a timeout in order to regather ourselves and come back to work. After any sort of big incident, we get together with our partners. We talk about what happened. If we need to cry about it, if we need to hug it out, if we need to be mad, we're able to do that and then move on and take the next call.
And Jazmine tells me the most rewarding part is being able to help people. She adds, teamwork is a huge part of what they do. So if you call, sometimes it may appear they're not getting resources to you fast enough, but they want to stress as they're taking that call, their partners are also dispatching fire and police at the same time. And Ada County Sheriffs also shared their appreciation for their dispatchers. They said in 2021, they answered more than 158,000 911 calls, which is 17,000 more calls than the year before.
When you think about the variety of calls and the high stress nature
Yes.
of them, they can be one after another, then you can really say, thank you, dispatchers.
It compounds, and like she said, that vicarious trauma takes a special kind of person to do that job. Shira, thank you.